our lulav today, so we'll have a little more show and tell in terms of buying a lulav and what needs to go into it. Okay. We're going to chazer from Shel Hashera v'Shel Ir Hanidachas. Okay? The Gemara says on Lamed Aleph and Beis about 4 lines from the bottom. The Gemara asks, v'Shel Hashera Pasol? Is it true what the Mishnah says that a lulav branch from an Hashera tree is Pasol? V'Amar Rava says, lulav shel Avodah Zarah, lulav from Avodah Zarah. Lo yitol, don't take it, it's disgusting. How can you take a lulav that was used for Avodah Zarah? V'nata, but once you took it, if you did take it, kosher, it is kosher. So you see, Rava seems to say Avodah Zarah is something that b'di'evet is okay. But our Mishnah seems to say it's Pasol. There's nothing to talk about. There's no l'chatchila, there's no b'di'evet. Gemara answers about Asherah the Moshe Askina. Our Mishnah is referring to the Asherah trees in the times of Moshe when it came into Eretz Yisrael. And over there is a chiyuv to eradicate and burn down every single Asherah tree. So because it's a din has to be burned, even though I see it in front of my face, I don't have a shear because the thing is kesarfed on me. It's not like it's already burnt. The kesuse michda shira, it's like its shear is completely destroyed and smashed up. You don't have the shear of a lulav. And we have a proof to this. Daikanami, we could see it very much. It's been doing from the Mishnah. The Tani, because the Mishnah tells the case, right next to it, Dumid Ir Nidachas. It says, Asher Ir Nidachas. Ir Nidachas, everything has to be burned. So you see the Asher also has to be burned. Shmami, no, we see from here that there's a clear raya that our Mishnah has been talking about a very specific case, a case of an Asherah in the times of Moshe Rabbeinu. If you went to get a tree from, if you got a lulav from a different Asherah tree, you're not going to get a nov. I don't know if you have to burn it. Stay away from it. There's no chiyuv to go burn it. Asherah is a tree that was worshipped. Any tree. Yeah. So if a guy goes down to a palm tree and it says bologna, salami, tsunami, so then it would make it into a zarah. So just a chazer, we started Niktam Reisha, we're going to start again. You go to buy a lulav in the store. So far we had in our Mishnah, lulav al-gazel. You want to ask the guy that owns it, whatever, the guy that's selling it to you, where'd you get this lulav from? This is a stolen lulav, okay? This is a stolen lulav. Now why do you care if it's stolen? First of all, it's a din of lachem. Has to be yours. Also could be a mitzvah ba'aver, according to some Amiran. So you really want to make sure the lulav is taken from, has a good yichus from where it came from. The next thing he's going to look at if it's yavish. Yavish is not beautiful. And we got to do paskin that it has to be beautiful. We don't go like Rabbi Yehuda. So you got to look at it. This is getting pretty bad. Okay? Would you say this is yavish or not? Borderline yavish. I'd say kemushin. More kemushin. It's withering. Oh, we're going to get to that in a second. So you want to also find out, was anyone worship this thing? Did it come from Ir Nidachas? Guy says no. So far, so good. No. Niktam Roishay. Okay, this is what we're up to right now. Niktam Roishay. And this we look at. When I look at a lulav, I got to look at the Niktam Roishay. So we'll talk about that in 1 second, what that is. So, okay, what is it? What's Niktam Roishay? Niktam Roishay means if one of the leaves, and really the main one's the center leaf, but I'm not getting to halach l'maisa 100%. Rashi learns it's a lot of the upper leaves. If any of the upper leaves, if one of them is chopped off, I'm actually going to chop off one right now.
Not just the top?
What? Not the center middle one? Some say yeah. That's the one, the most important one. If the other ones only have most of them. So let's just say, you see this, I'll just take one random one. See this one over here? If this is Niktam Reishai, I can't even. Maybe there's a knife on them or a scissors?
Where's my line?
Yeah. Anyways, if you would cut off, it's okay. If you would cut off the top of that thing, it'd be a Niktam Reishai. Niktam Reishai, if you ask somebody what's wrong with it being cut off the top, they'll tell you it's probably not a sholem, it's not complete. It's not the chop. It's not beautiful, Rashi. It's not beautiful. When the top is cut off, what? So it's machlekes which leaf, most of the leaves, is it just the center leaf? We're not going to get into 100%, but let's just say a bunch of the leaves, the tops were cut off. The halach is the lulav is possible. So it comes along Rav Huna, and Rav Huna says, he stresses what the Mishnah says. Rav Huna says, Rav Huna, Lo Yishanu, the Mishnah did not teach that this is pasul. Ela niktam. Only rather when it is mamish and niktam. Means cut off. Even it's very funny. Okay, Ravuna. That's what the Mishnah said. Niktam reishay. But sometimes you say niktam. Maybe some other things. No. It's only niktam. Avol nistak. If it's split, it's kosher. What does that mean if it's split? I'll just remove one leaf for you so you understand this. Just take off one leaf. Every leaf is split into two. Okay? Every leaf really is composed of two leaves that you could open up. People don't realize this because they're usually closed up. But every leaf could be opened up. So nistak means, I did it from the bottom, go to the top. Nistak means start opening up a leaf. Okay, it's not niktam, top's not cut off, but it's nistak, split. Okay, when it's split, Rav Huna says kosher. That's okay. That's okay. It's not a chsarn. It's not a negative thing. It's not so beautiful. No, this is okay. It's not such a problem that it's split. Now, when I do look at a lulav, one of the things I look at is, especially on the top middle leaf, is it niktam or nistak? Niktam is a big problem. Usually you look at the top, and a lot of times, most of the times it's not a problem. Niktam. Sometimes it looks like it. But a lot of times it's just like the korah. How do you say korah in English? What's the brown stuff called on the lulav? No, the brown stuff, we call it korah, but there's another word for it in English. I forgot. Skin, the brown stuff on the lulav. You know what I'm talking about? And sometimes it gets a little burnt at the top in the sun. But this is not, like looking at these ones, this is not niktam. These are fine. Okay? But if it splits, it's kosher. Says the Gemara, v'nistak kosher? Is it taka true that if it's split, it's kosher? V'tanya, we learned in the Brisa, we're going to give you a bunch of different lulavim. It says in the Brisa, a lulav kafuf. What's a lulav kafuf? That is a lulav that's hunchbacked. And hunchbacked means that it's bent, not like a sickle. Sickle is one case. This is more that, to show you the picture, we saw in the picture yesterday, but it's good to see it again. It is on page Lamites. Okay, there's two pshatim in it. Page Lamites, and take a look at picture Chafei and picture Chavav. I don't want to do it to this lulav. It's like very hard. You can't even do it with this guy. It's either like so bent, completely bent. Like look at picture Chavav. That's like a kafuf, totally bent. Chafei is that the leaves are totally bent. Like the leaves is mamish. I'm gonna crack this thing. The leaves are like this. What do you say? A kneppel. Call it like a kneppel. Okay? Totally bent. And if you look at picture Chav Zayin, it's called the egmoin. It's a type of tool used to trap fish. Okay? So Rashi gives that example. An egmoin. That's picture Chav Zayin. Well, a fish hook. Yeah, thank you. Fish hook. A fish hook or a really bent lulav. We're going to see in this brayso as pasul. It's going to give a bunch of lulav that are pasul. Lulav kafuf. We go to Lamed Beis Amud Aleph. And the next one is kavatz. Kavatz. Thorny. Take a look at the picture on thorny. It's picture Chav Ches on page Lamed Tes. And there you see a thorny lulav. There's thorns protruding from the shedra of the lulav. Picture Chav Ches on page Lamed Tes. That's thorny. In picture Chav Tes is a different shot. It's like shriveling. Okay, different shot than what it means. But we're going to go with picture Chav Ches, where it's like very thorny. And the next case is akum doimel lamago. Curved. Akum means curved. Doimel, comparable. Lamago to a sickle. And that's picture Lamed. And a mago, once you know a sickle looks like, is picture Lamed Aleph. So that also is no good. Just to show you that one's easy to do. It's like more rounded. Okay, it's more rounded. All these types of lulavim are all, Brisa says, pasul. Lulav kafuf, kavutz. I skipped sadik. I'm sorry, I skipped one. Sadik means split.
Isn't that nistak?
That's nistak, right? That's the question. Akum dem lamago, curved like a sickle. All these lulavim are pasul. Shua just pointed out, we already have our question. It says in the Brisa that sadik is pasul. But the Brisa goes on to a few more cases. Chorus. Chorus is possible. What is chorus? Now, we spoke about this when we started the Mishnah of Lulav Gazal. When the leaves of the branch, when they start to grow, they start off like this. They're closed up. Over time, the leaves start to spread, and they get super hard. So hard that you can't even push it back. Okay? Maybe if you push like crazy, you might break the leaf. They get so hard by their base, every single leaf spreads out. And we actually have a picture of it. If you take a look at your pictures, this is on page Mem, picture Lamed Aleph. Picture Lamed Aleph. They all spread out. And once they spread out like that, very hard to get it back.
It's a typical palm tree.
Typical palm tree, right. We get them very early on, but once it hardens, it the bit Brisa says it's possible. Nifredu is it's spread, but it's a type of thing you could push it back. And that's the next case of the Brisa right here. Next case of the Brisa is Doimel Charis. Let's say it's comparable to Charis, but it's not there yet. That's Nifredu Olav. It's really our Mishnah. It's starting to get hard, but not yet. You could put it back. There's actually a picture of that. Take a look at picture Lamed Hey on page Mem. Is Doimel Charis Kasher. You see it's starting to spread, but you can easily bring it back. It's not like picture Lamed Aleph. Picture Lamed Hey is just like a little bit of a spread. So that is actually kosher. So how many lovim are pasul? We have the kafuf, the kavatz, the saduk, the akum, and we also have the charis. The 5 of them are pasul, and the doim of the charis is kosher. But the we have a stira about lulav that's nistak. So the Gemara answers a very famous line. Okay, you're going to hear about this when you're buying dalminim. Amar Papa says it's not a question. The ovid kehemnik. Anybody ever heard of a hemnik? It was made like a hemnik. Okay, what does that mean? A hemnik. A lot of different pshat what a hemnik is. Rashi learns it's the tool of a sefer. A lot of times a sefer, he would have this like it looks like a fork. It's like a fork, and there's 2 sharp edges like a fork. And what you do is you use it like as a scribe, maybe to make lines or what? A protractor. So if you take a look in the back, that's not Rashi's pshat. Picture Lamed Zayin in the back. That's not Rashi's pshat. That's the Meiri. What's that called? That's called a protractor. You put thing in the middle and you go around. Use it as a woodworking. Use it.
Make a circle with that.
Make a circle.
Pin test. What? Pin test.
The pin test? That's not a Rashi. Rashi learns with some sort of sefer, a sefer utensil. But it's the same idea. It's 2 pointed ways. 2 pointed ways. Okay? Now, if it's like a hemnik is so spread out. This is a hemnik. Not halach l'maisa though. Hemnik and halach l'maisa something else. Where Papa says hemnik means I can't even do it. It's like looks like it's so spread out. It's like 2 different spines, 2 different leaves, almost like the lulav going like this. But like it looks like a spine with leaves and a spine with leaves. Instead of like one thing, it's not just a split leaf. It's like a 2 totally separate lulavim. That's like a hemnik.
Is that from picking it too late?
I don't know. No, I think it just random. It grows like that. I think. I don't know if it can happen. Like whatever, from leaving it on. It like grows in a funny way, like a hemnik. So when our Mishnah says, when Rav Huna says nistak is kosher, he's talking about a split in the leaf. A split in the leaf. This is kosher. This is okay in the leaf. But in the ganza lulav, like a hemnik is totally different thing. This is possible, and that's how Rav Papa answers the serum. Now, just because it's negei halach l'maisa, hemniks could happen even when people learn even in the top leaf. Even the top leaf, you have to make sure it's not mamish a hemnik. There are those that learn like that, so that's why people will check if the middle leaf is mamish split apart. It's not common to have it, but that could happen. Okay, so we answered up our stira. We're good? Okay. Continues the Gemara. Once we brought down this brisa, we're going to talk about another case. The Gemara continues with the case of akum daima lamago, curved like a sickle. On that, Amar Rava says Rava, Lo Yamar, we did not say where it's curved like a sickle, it's possible in every case. Ella, rather, where do we say it's possible? Lefanov, when it's bent forward. Avola acharav, if it's bent backwards, briasehu, it's a natural creation, it's natural. Bria means it's like part of the way it was created. What do I mean by that? If somebody looks at a lulav, which is the front and which is the back? Okay? What do you say? The spine. Well, really the spine's on both, but the visible area of the spine, similar to like that person, an animal's body or a person's body, where like sticks out, where it protrudes, is the back. Okay? The back of the lulav is the way it's facing you. When you hold the lulav, the back is to you. The front of the lulav is like where it's open and all the leaves are like, you see the back. What we would call the back, I think most people, is the front of the lulav. If your lulav is bent like this, basically the front of it is bent, that's a problem. But if it's bent the more natural way, like the way you hold it, with the shedder in front of you, that's okay. Nachamol. Lefana means you hold the lulav like this. If it bends backwards, this is called backwards, that's okay. Sorry, if it bends forwards, that would be not okay. Like I'm sorry, I'm getting confused with fun of. This, if this bends backwards, is a problem. But if it bends this way, that's okay. Does anyone copy what I'm saying? Let's look at the picture. I'll show you the picture. Take a look at picture. It's on page Lamed Beis. It's actually a picture of page Lamed Tes. Page Lamed Tes, picture Lamed Beis. So the smooth way is bent. Okay, it's like this. This is okay. If it's bent this way, that's not okay. Towards you is a problem. Away from you is okay. Okay? This is okay. This is more natural for it to turn like this. But to go back towards,
Heavier now, it's natural.
it droops a little bit. Yeah.
It's natural because
Yeah. It droops a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the words of the Bryce again. Arava. Amarava. V'loya Mara. We did not say it's possible. Ella lefanav. When it's facing forwards. Forwards here means away from you. Away from you. It's like heading forwards. If it's backwards, which is towards you. Briyasahu. Sorry, why am I getting confused with this? 1 second, I'm getting confused. Lefana means like this way. Doesn't mean into you. Achar means this way. Someone help me out here with Lefana and Achar. Why is this Lefanov? I'm just getting confused.
It's the lulav.
it's right in front of
It's the lulav, right? It's not about you. I'm using you. It's the lulav. This is the back of the lulav. This is the front of the lulav. So it's bending. If it's la'acharav, shenekam mitzad shedra. It's bent towards the shedra is okay. Wow.
Side sugar is the visible sugar.
If it's forwards, milfanov, I don't know why when I looked at this, I knew it very well. Like now I'm getting confused. It's sad shekeneged shedra. If it's bending away from the shedra, so that means it's bending backwards. Okay, it's bending away, which means towards you. It is towards you. But if it's bending backwards, like the way the shedra goes, yeah. He's putting on boss for this. It's usually I feel bad. Does anyone have a claw here? No. The lulav, the regular way that you hold it, the way you hold it, if it bends the way it droops, like Shu is saying, that's okay. It's when it bends,
That's what you said originally.
yeah, opposite. Bends opposite. Why is this called Lefanav and La'acharav? Because the reason why this is Lefanav is a problem forward, it's bending towards, it's bending the wrong way towards you.
When you're supposed to hold it, which way are you supposed to hold the lulav?
So we love the back towards you.
Back towards you. So backwards is towards back.
What?
So it makes sense that backwards is towards you.
Backwards, and backwards is good though.
When towards, backwards is
The back is coming back. Lo yamarin elo lefanav. It's Shenekam l'tzad shedra. It's bent towards the shedra.
The top is facing inward. Back.
That's not good.
Okay, this is the pshat. I got it now. I got it now. This is the way we hold it is the back of the lulav towards us. The front of the lulav is away from us. Okay, so forget about us holding it. You're holding a lulav. This is the front, the wrong way, and the back is the right way. The back's the right way. So if it bends toward you, because I was thinking about holding the lulav. Don't forget that guy holding it. If it bends frontwards, it's a problem, and that's not the way. If it bends backwards, if it bends backwards,
if it bends towards the shedra,
yeah.
No, that's towards the shadow. Both of them are towards the
then it's
shadow.
good.
It is a position.
Which shadow?
Front of the lulav?
The visible shadow?
What? You good? It goes. This is the front.
How does it go on the shadow?
This is the front.
Visible shadow and
This is the front.
Na'achar shenekam l'tzad shedra.
it goes opposite. It goes like this.
You think it means what?
Actually says na'achar shenekam l'tzad shedra.
It's bent towards the spine,
That's called achar.
and I think the towards the spine is
The back of the lulav.
this way.
That's towards this one.
Because the spine is towards the back. Okay, good.
The back of the lulav.
The back of the lulav is where the spine is. So if it bends lefanav towards the
Away. Front of is away from the.
away from the shedra, it bends
Kinyan is opposite.
That's the.
regular. Okay, start again. I think we have it. Forget about holding it. This is the back of the lulav. This is the front of the lulav. Okay, this is the front. Okay. Now that we have that clear, if it bends forward means the way opposite the spine. Opposite the spine means. We're gonna have to come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. I know. I thought I had it when I learned it. I'm gonna get this.
The main shadow is not the visible side.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's maybe towards the shadow. No?
So we're gonna hold it here with. We're gonna hold it. I have to look at it again. I'm pretty sure when it droops the regular way is the way that's good. But the weird way, the way it wouldn't go, is possible. And for some reason, I'm not getting it straight with the fun of the achad with the shedra. I'm not chopping the words. So we'll stop over there. I think it's the first time we ever got stuck. It's good. This is good for us.
It's not like